Dr. James Billington.
Thank you very much, members of Congress, excellencies, ambassadors, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to welcome you here to the Library of Congress for this celebration of the 100th anniversary of the first Arab-American novel, Ameen Rihani's Book of Khalid. It was published in 1911 by Todd and Company in New York. It's a fictional account of two Lebanese boys who immigrate to New York at the turn of the century. It's the first novel by an Arab-American written in English and deals with relations between Americans and Arabs and the position of Arab Americans within the great American story of immigration, the coming together of peoples from around the world into our country. Ameen Rihani, 1876 to 1940, authored many works in both Arabic and English, including various essays, historical and political analyses, literary criticism, novels, short stories, plays, works of poetry, translations of poetry by famous Arab poets, travelogues, sayings, allegories, and various letters. His lectures and publications established him as a forward thinker and visionary in the Middle Eastern press, and of course, a distinctive contributor to the United States. The Library of Congress, the oldest federal cultural institution, serves as a research arm of the Congress, but it's also the largest and most diverse library in the world, with a collection of more than 147 million analog items, including more than 33 million catalog books, other print materials in 470 languages. It's the largest rare book collection in North America, the world's largest collections of movies, maps, and music. In addition to books, of course. Now, the library has over 20 different divisions, including divisions for various areas, studies to handle materials from all over the globe. These include special reading rooms for Asia, Latin America, Europe, the Iberian Peninsula, Latin America, Africa, and the Middle East. And part of the Library of Congress's mission is to hold programs in the form of symposia and lectures to inform the public of the wealth of its holdings and the universality and particularly the cultural experiences of our people and of all peoples. We're proud to report that Rihani's works figure prominently in our comprehensive collections. Aside from the Book of Khalid, we hold his published works in Arabic, English, various translations in other languages. It is, in fact, I think the largest collection of his material anywhere outside of his native Lebanon, from whose distinguished ambassador we will shortly be hearing. What else can one say? I think that the importance of materials from the Arab world have been it's one of the great strengths of this institution. We have 300,000 volumes in Arabic. We have another 2 million volumes of Islamic publications from various other parts of the world. A lot of this is based in our Cairo office, which for nearly a half century has been gathering in publications from all over the Arab world. And this includes all manner of ephemera and all various formats in which human culture and knowledge is shared. Today's symposium on the 100th anniversary of the Book of Khalid invites scholars from the Middle East, Europe, and the United States to present papers on the life and thought of Ameen Rihani. I hope you'll find it enjoyable, edifying. It is certainly a major milestone which we feel honored and happy to be commemorating here in the nation's library. So it is now my pleasure to welcome our next speaker, His Excellency Antoine Shadid, the Ambassador of Lebanon. Lebanon is, of course, the native country of the author whom we honor today, just as Ambassador Khalid has much experience here as well as in his native Lebanon. So it's a pleasure and a privilege for me. Let me just say one other thing, that these kinds of events are things that we're very proud and privileged to be able to have here at the Library of Congress. We recently had an example, an extraordinary presentation of what may be the oldest recorded music in the world, recently discovered in excavations in Syria. We had a special commemoration of the famous Egyptian author Taha Hussein, and this is a particularly memorable one because it commemorates both the richness of his Arab heritage and his enormous contributions to America. So, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Antoine Shadid, the Ambassador of Lebanon, will start us off today. And welcome to you, Mr. Ambassador, and thanks to all the people from Arab nations, many of which are already participating in our World Digital Library, many of which we hope will also add to it. We're doing the history of Arab and Islamic science. We have great contributions already from 4 Arab nations, and we hope to have some from all 22. So thank you very much. And Mr. Ambassador, the floor is yours.